was my first time seeing them too, so. But it's really cool they're doing like a little special show for us. It feels nice.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised, but you know, they've had shows in Fresno before at Strummers and stuff, so I'm not like that surprised that they're here. Fresno was kind of off the map, like for a while. Like even when I go to, I live in the Bay Area now. After graduating, I left over there, and when I talk to people and tell them that I'm Fresno, they always ask like, "What do you even do there?" So it's pretty nice to say that like, "Oh, there's concerts to go to now and stuff." Yeah.
I just got into them this year. My roommate was really into them, and when he heard about their performance, he was like, "You need to get into them." I think it's really exciting. I think it really shows Fresno is a landmark in California and like worthy of these bigger artists coming down.
I mean, part of it is because like our guitar player lives here, but it's just always felt like second home to us. Like we would always start our tours in Fresno, like because like Bart had the band, so it's like everybody would drive down to Fresno, and then we'd all park our cars at like Bart's dad's house, and we practice there for 2-3 days, get heat exhaustion, and then we leave on tour, and then we finish every tour in Fresno. We drop people off in LA, and then we drive up to Fresno, and everybody would get their cars. So for the very early stages, like for the first, I guess, third of like the life of this band, like Fresno was kind of where everything started and ended. So it's always just been like, yeah, getting breakfast burritos at Robertito's has always just been like, it's been just a staple of like when we go on tour, like getting burritos in Fresno and like seeing the homies and like being here has always been part of that. So. We told them we wanted to play here, and everybody's looking at us like, are you sure? It's like, it's a big venue, like, it's a lot of tickets. Are you guys sure you want to do that? We're like, yeah, why not? Come on, let's do it. And we're so glad that we did. This is like the biggest show we've ever played in California. It's like the most people that have ever played to, so it's freaking sick. I think Fresno is a force of nature, and Fresno is always going to be doing cool, interesting things. Like, I think just because of the sheer amount of people that you have here and just the amount of culture that you have in this area, like there's always going to be people who want to see a show. Like you said, regardless if it's Pitbull, regardless if it's Pierce the Veil, regardless if it's Mom Jeans, I feel like even this show tonight, like to a certain extent, it wasn't even about like us and our music anymore. It's just like something to fucking do, and like a gathering of people to just be like, yeah, like I want to see a concert. Like I want to go drink beer outside and like listen to like local bands. Like that's a thing that people want. Like they want that experience. So. I mean, I think we just maybe feel like we appreciate Fresno in a way that it's kind of like if you know, you know. You know what I mean? It's like people who know, and that's like a thing that most bands experience. You know, it's about where you play early on when you're a small band. It's like if you manage to play a couple shows here when you were a tiny band and you have a little bit of a following, like you can come back and you can keep scaling it up. And I think we're always just like tickled that we can come to Fresno, and it's a place that not everybody always makes time for, and not everybody always feels like it's worth the effort, but like we know it is. And so it's like, okay, go ahead, everybody else, like go ahead, skip Fresno, like more fun for us. Like we're happy to be the hometown heroes and to be like somebody who makes Fresno feel seen, and they make us feel seen in return. You know what I mean? I think that's why we've been looking forward to this show the whole time. It's like, we just played Philadelphia, like we just played Boston, like we just played Chicago. Like, those crowds didn't have shit on this one. Like, they did not. Like, this was so much more fun, like by a mile, than all of those places, because it's just like, I think there's something special about people who they feel validated and they're like, yes, we deserve this show. Like we deserve this night. Like this is for us, you know. And we love to be kind of the stewards of like that kind of environment, if that's possible.
Yeah,
I think we're literally like going back to the clock. It's like the countdown. We're like, all right, to our agent, like how long do we have to wait till we can play Fresno again?
I don't know who let us do this. I really don't. But I fucking appreciate it so much. Thank you all so much for hosting us and just being the most amazing, generous host. This has been so fucking fun. This is a show we're gonna remember for a really, really long time. So.